Some San Diegans continue to be amped up over high utility rates. Today, the California Public Utilities Commission discussed ways to help lower rates. Commissioners also heard directly from taxpayers, including a teacher from San Diego County.
All these things start adding up, and then when I see that you've got people on your board who are making $23 million a year, it's infuriating.
The comments were made during a two-day workshop where different cost-saving proposals were discussed. Lowering utility profits on capital projects, for example, could result in a 5% reduction of electricity rates. The most controversial proposal would require utilities to include an inflation-constrained alternative when they apply for a rate hike every 4 years. Meantime, the CPUC admits it has received hundreds of calls from people just like you, worried about their spiking SDG&E bills.
CBS 8's Abby Alford shows us what the agency is doing to handle them all and the calls for more accountability.
We've heard from you. We've even helped people who believe that their meters are being read incorrectly or they were hooked up to the wrong house. So what happens when SDG&E makes these mistakes, and who's there to hold them accountable? When SDG&E rate increases took effect in January of this year, customers sounded off.
Why there's such a disparity? I'm not using it any differently.
And the entity that regulates them says they've been hearing it too. The California Public Utilities Commission, known as the CPUC, says since January 1st, they've received approximately 238 comments from consumers voicing their opinion on SDG&E rates and about 65 complaints from SDG&E customers, including alleged incorrect billing.
There's a problem with billing.
Maria Severson is an attorney who has sued SDG&E in the past on behalf of ratepayers and has gone in front of the CPUC to advocate for transparency.
They should bring a motion, open an investigation as to why San Diego Gas and Electric customers are being billed in ways that include so many mistakes and what appears to be gross overbilling at times.
The CPUC has opened investigations in the past. In 2018, they found San Jose Water violated billing practices. CBS 8 has helped SDG&E customers get their billing questions answered. In some cases, SDG&E found that they wrongly hooked up customers to their neighbor's meter and billed them for it.
I was not in the country for 6 weeks and I still got a bill.
We guided Julie Bannon in filing a complaint with the CPUC, and after 3 weeks, they sent a letter writing a review would take a minimum of 45 days. A spokesperson for SDG&E says that they have 20 days to respond, and when they make a mistake, they work to make it right.
The commission can and should open a proceeding to deal with every single complaint filed.
A spokesperson for the CPUC did not answer our question on whether SDG&E is required to report mistakes such as meter misreadings or wrong hookups. It's more like an honor system. He says utilities notify them of trends and consumer issues that they are seeing. Severson sees this as a big problem and wants accountability.
There needs to be fines imposed and there needs to be refunds to the people who deserve it.
To learn more about filing a complaint with the California Public Utilities Commission, go to CBS8.com and click on Amped Up.
Thank you, Abby. And don't forget, you can text the word AMPed to 858-571-8888 to see all of our recent Amped Up coverage or to give your feedback to SDG&E.